the storm inside my skin.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into something really challenging. Managing chronic pain from complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS. And if you're tuning in, well, chances are you or someone you know understands how life-changing this can be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our mission here really is to pull out the most useful strategies, the key insights from the material we've looked at, give you some actionable stuff, and maybe, a bit of hope.
And it's so important to just start by saying CRPS has a huge impact. We're talking pain that's persistent, sometimes really overwhelming, and it's just so unpredictable.
Totally. Makes simple things incredibly hard.
Exactly. Daily routines become major hurdles.
Right. And the sources we reviewed really hammer this home, how it ripples out. Difficulty with basic things like showering, getting dressed, strain on relationships, social connections, and then, of course, the anxiety, the stress, which can actually make the pain worse, unfortunately. It's a tough cycle.
It really is.
Yeah.
And there were those other burdens, too, the ones maybe not talked about as much. Feelings of guilt, maybe shame, or inadequacy because you can't do what you used to.
Yeah, that definitely came through. That connection between the physical pain and the emotional side is just critical.
It is. And that's why the sources point towards, well, a whole range of management strategies, not just one thing.
Okay. So where do we start?
Well, one area is mindfulness, things like meditation, deep breathing exercises.
Right. How does that actually help with, physical pain?
It's fascinating, actually. These practices can sort of help calm the nervous system down. They work on that stress response.
Ah, okay. So by managing stress, you might influence the pain itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reducing that fight or flight state can change how pain is perceived. And then there's physical therapy.
Which seems absolutely essential from what we read.
Definitely. It's not just about, getting range of motion back, though that's part of it. It's about reducing stiffness, carefully building strength, improving function overall.
Yeah, getting function back must make a huge difference mentally, too.
Huge. Tackling those physical limits helps break the cycle. And then, there's medication.
Right. The sources mentioned several types.
Yeah. Things like standard pain relievers, sometimes corticosteroids, nerve blockers, too. But the big message here is personalization.
Okay. Not a one-size-fits-all thing.
Not at all. It really takes working closely with your doctor, your healthcare team, to figure out what combination, what dosage works for you. Some meds target general pain, others might block specific nerve signals, causing the CRPS pain.
Makes sense. The sources also mentioned alternative therapies, like acupuncture, massage.
They did. And while they might not be the whole answer on their own for many people, they can be really valuable additions for some.
Right, for pain relief, maybe just general well-being, reducing stress.
Exactly. Promoting relaxation, potentially influencing those pain signals in different ways.
So it sounds like the big theme emerging is integration, combining things.
That's it. A multidisciplinary approach. That came through loud and clear. You can't just treat the physical pain in isolation.
Yeah.
You have to look at the whole picture. Physical, emotional, psychological.
And there was that study mentioned, right, which really backs this up.
Yes. That was really compelling. It showed people who combined physical therapy, medication, and mindfulness. They saw significant improvements. Better quality of life, less pain, they could move better, and their mental well-being improved too.
That's really hopeful. It shows that, effective management is possible. It's not just wishful thinking.
Absolutely. It's concrete evidence.
Yeah.
And tied into that integrated idea is community support.
Yeah. Connecting with others.
Huge. Talking to people who actually get it, who live with CRPS daily, it can be incredibly validating.
Less isolating.
Definitely less isolating. Sharing tips, coping strategies, just knowing you're not alone in it.
Okay, so if we're wrapping this deep dive up, the main takeaway seems to be managing CRPS effectively isn't about a single magic bullet.
No, not at all.
It's about building a plan, a comprehensive one, personalized for you.
Right. Combining different strategies thoughtfully. Maybe it's mindfulness, maybe it's really committing to PT, working with your doctor on meds, maybe trying acupuncture.
And definitely finding that support network. It's about hitting it from all angles, body and mind.
Precisely. Which leads to, I guess, a final thought for anyone listening. Thinking about all these different avenues, mindfulness, movement, medication, maybe alternative therapies, community, which one feels like it might be a good starting point for you? Something to explore a bit more, or maybe talk to your doctor about. It really is a journey, finding relief and improving quality of life. But there are many paths you can take.